Canelo's in a crazy position, man. He wants to go to cruiserweight. And Usyk said he wants to fight him at cruiserweight. I don't know if he wants to take that fight.
I feel at this point, taking that fight will only make you better. Let's say he loses there.
Yeah.
He got nothing to lose.
Right.
But think about the reward. If you put risk against reward.
Jesus Christ. He's the greatest of all time if he beats Usyk.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
If you lose that fight, he's like, I try. If he goes and win,
yeah.
Good Lord.
Usyk is phenomenal. He's so good. Usyk versus Joshua was, what a fight that was, huh?
You know, and I said it, Usyk is an unbelievable boxer.
Oh my God, he's so good.
I got the opportunity to fight on the co-main when I won my world title eliminator. He's not a big guy.
No.
He's not massive, but the way he boxes, the footwork that he has, you know, that southpaw position is unbelievable.
When you see like the Danny Jacobs fight and you see his head movement and you realize like how much he's taken from the one loss that he had to Floyd, that was a fight where he realized like, man, there's levels to this shit. And there's some guys you just can't hit. And how amazing was that transformation from him before that to afterwards, because now his head movement and his defense is sensational.
Yeah. You could take a guy like Canelo, this guy could do, he can pick and choose who he want to fight. And I'm gonna tell y'all the truth about Canelo. Motherfucker easy, man. Easy. Y'all sitting up here, y'all praising this dude. This dude was nothing. I was almost 40 years old when I cooked this dude. Easy.
He's gonna fight Makabu.
Yeah.
And that guy's no joke. I had a look at him.
He's a big fella.
Big, strong, knocked out a lot of guys. So this is a risk, but
it's a big risk.
He loves it. Without risk, you know, there's no reward.
Caleb Plant was the biggest challenge in his legitimate weight class.
Yes.
Had 168 pounds. And if you watch his knockout of Caleb Plant, see, that was one he had to earn.
Yeah, he did. Know? I met Caleb 2 nights ago. He was at the hotel in LA, and really nice guy. He seemed disappointed because he goes, I was trying to do what you just done and win these belts. And I said, man, you gave so much heart and you gained so much respect because a lot of people weren't giving him that chance. And to do what he didn't win the fight, but you got that respect. You went so many rounds.
He looked amazing.
You looked very good. You boxed nice. And he's only had 21 fights, 22 fights.
It was a learning experience for sure. A learning experience for sure. But you look at Canelo's power is wild. What he did to Saunders, that was wild.
Fractured that eye socket.
Fractured his whole face.
You think from one shot.
One shot. Yeah. Did you ever look at the diagram of all the repair they had to do to his face? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, it's brutal.
It's crazy.
Broken everywhere.
Eye socket, all the orbital bone was shattered around the eye socket, the cheek, the jaw.
To think from just one punch, one devastating shot like that.
That motherfucker can punch.
And again, Billy Joe was boxing nice.
Yes.
He was close.
He looked very good.
But, you know, Canelo, I feel like even in the Caleb Plant fight, you know, he's just doing his thing. He's waiting for the moment. He's so composed.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys try to rush. They forget about that composure.
Right.
In the fight game, especially in boxing, you got 12 rounds. You know, you got a lot of time, 36 minutes in them ropes. A lot of time to dissect your opponent and break them down. And that's what he does it so well.
He does it so well, and he has that patience and confidence of a multi-division world champion who's faced the best of the best, so that when he gets into those championship rounds, he gets into those later rounds, he knows that he's managed his energy so perfectly. The Kovalev fight's a good example of that, right? Because Kovalev looked pretty good early on in the fight.
Boxing very nice.
But to see him knock out Kovalev and I think this is just fucking... I know Kovalev is not the same Kovalev as fought Andre Ward the first time, but if you see...
Still, though, that was a brutal shot. Landed clean, and Kovalev was all over the shop and put him down. And he's a big guy.
I know, and crack him with one left hook and had him...
Unbelievable.
It's crazy. Well, I think he really truly has his mind set on being the greatest Mexican champion of all time, and maybe even the greatest boxer of all time. And I think he can do it. I think he's in that running.